I'm Karina Banks, and I'm in 3rd grade, and I am the Generation Next.
I'm David Rodriguez, I'm a senior, and I'm Generation Next.
My name is Safa, and I'm kindergarten, and I'm next.
The achievement gap is a big crisis, especially in this regional area. When you look at jobs requiring some type of post-secondary education in just the next few years, students of color, especially Latino students and our African American students, not graduating at par with white students.
And it's been going on for quite a long time. It's a crisis, and it's going to have a serious impact on the economic viability of our communities.
If you look at the fact that a huge percentage of our children are not graduating from high school, if you look at the fact that we are preparing a workforce for tomorrow with massive gaps, especially along racial lines, that's what I would call a crisis.
It just doesn't work if our kids aren't graduating from high school, going on to some kind of a post-secondary option, and being prepared to take their place in the 21st century workforce.
When I was at the University of Minnesota, which is where I spent my time in between St. Paul Public Schools and Search Institute, there was a clear realization that we couldn't sit around and wait for college-ready students to show up on our doorstep, especially ones that looked like the state we serve. And so that was the university's core logic behind helping to lead the design of Generation Next.
Right now, I hope to attend St. Olaf.
I hope to go to Princeton.
I've applied to many colleges in Minnesota.
I've never had the chance to go to college, but I would love for all my children to be able to go to college, have a better future, and I want to be able to give them what I've never had before.
My humble opinion is we're faced in a very unique opportunity, unique moment in our history, where you have all the important stakeholders all recognizing we have to do something about the achievement gap.
I'm just really hopeful that Generation Next can help us prioritize as a community the things that are worth working on, the things that have meaning.
And I think that by and large, we know the answer, how to solve the problem. And I think the larger challenge is how do you begin to create a very clear strategy to make sure all the key stakeholders are at a table to discuss and also look at the data to help our kids.
Stakeholders have to come to the common table, agree on common goals, collectively work to transform the system.
We're excited to be a part of an initiative that is focused on collective social impact, making sure that the outcomes are greater together than any one of us could accomplish alone, and to do it more quickly.
This is not something that one superintendent can do and wave a magic wand, or a mayor can do, or members of the civic community can do. We all have to do it together.
What I'm really excited about for Generation Next is for all of the conversations to take place in kind of one room so that we all know what everybody is doing.
We have well over 500 separate initiatives, but we are not seeing any gaps being narrowed whatsoever. And we have to do something very differently than what we're doing right now.
Generation Next has a decision-making model that will be used by the networks that's founded in Six Sigma, and this particular model has been very successful in solving complex problems in the business community, and I'm very hopeful that being very deliberate about using data is going to be successful with this group. Having data allows you to make smarter decisions, and so we're really focused on ensuring that we manage and measure the work with really smart bodies of data that can guide where we should do more, where we could move faster, or quite frankly, to prioritize things that we shouldn't do anymore, so that we put aside ego and politics and keep student achievement at the center of our work.
We'll begin to talk about harnessing ourselves to common goals and common data. We begin to really define our success as more than the success of particular institutions or organizations, but as the community. We're going to need to begin to identify what's working and then support and scale the heck out of it across our whole community. That's very different from how things work today.
I want the children of our community, no matter what their background is, no matter what their race is, what language they speak, to know that we as leaders of this community care about them, and we're going to do everything that we can to make them successful.
We have proven in this community that kids from every background, speaking every language, from every type of family situation can succeed and in fact thrive. Not just one or two lucky kids, but many, many, many kids. Now we need every single kid to do that.
I want to say to them that if they do a good job, if they keep going to school, they stay consistent with their learning, that they can become somebody. They can become whoever they want to be.
I wanted to go to college and I wanted to be a doctor.
I'd really like to be a teacher or a doctor.
A paleontologist because I want to study fossils and dinosaur bones.
A teacher or a vet.
I plan on being a lawyer. I want to be a lawyer within family court.
I want to be the President of the United States.
I'm very optimistic. I think that what we have in terms of our strategies and our 5 broad community goals and our strategic partnerships that we have created, we will narrow the achievement gap.
I'm Sam Shong and I'm in 3rd grade and I'm Generation Next.
My name is Shafi Ali and I'm in 5th grade and I'm Generation Next.
My name is Sarah Abdullahi. I'm in 8th grade and I'm Generation Next.
I am next.
My name is Lu Tao. I'm 2nd year in college and I'm Generation Next.
We're Generation Next.